Good afternoon. So I stand before you and lunch. So it's going to be a very important session. And so Ted, how much time do I have? 45 minutes?
No way. 20 minutes, please.
20 minutes, okay. So I've got some very good news for you. I'm not going to take the 20 minutes. It's going to be just a very short presentation. I'll make it very interesting for you, as interesting as possible. So first, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Venkatesh. I'm from a company called Com Infoway. So basically, we do help mobile apps to be marketed the organic way. So we actually help, we recommend the game developers to actually do the organic way of marketing and not do any paid campaigns. So here you've been hearing a lot about video advertising. You've heard about CPI, this cost per installs, etc. But we focus more on organic advertising. So okay, so about the Indian mobile market, we've got 1.2 billion people in India, and it's a very big market, and it's a huge destination for developers. So it's one of the fastest growing segment in the mobile markets, and we've got around $100 million dollars of revenue, and it's going to estimated to become 300 million. So out of the 100 million, only 2% are gamers, which means you've got a very good opportunity to convert the balance of them. So there is a very big opportunity again. So why India, and what are the benefits, and what's happening that's going to help increase the user base? So we've got cheap data plans, the new technologies. You've got smart solutions and payments, etc., which are being coming up, and those actually have helped more more quality games and more development happening. So in India, who are the biggies? So one is Reliance Games, who's one of the biggest, and we've got around companies like Games to Win, Bash Gaming, 99 Games, Nazara, Jumpstart, and a lot of people have actually been, and these are I'm talking about only the Indian developers. So casual, strategy, and racing were the top 3 categories in the year 2014, and that's been 2015 as well. Okay, so here's some one very interesting stats is time spent by Indians playing games on their mobile increased by 480%, which is the second largest growth rate worldwide. So we're comparing, in most of the statistics we have been seeing, it's China, Vietnam, Indonesia, but here is something which is actually totally a very interesting stat. Okay, so as you've seen, in different presentations during yesterday and today, we have seen that the younger generation is the people who are actually using, who are actually the gamers. So it's between 15 and 35 years. So in India, the market is such that it is 91% of Google Play versus 9% of iOS. So that's a difference, huge difference, and the iOS penetration is very low. Okay, so the estimation of smartphone users again is estimated to go from 141.8 million in 2013 to 267 million in 2016. And the revenues have grown from 132% last year, and it's on the year-on-year, it is among the highest in the world. Now you can see in the stats here. So you can see the revenue in 2013, 14, 15, and 16. You can see the number of gamers have increased exponentially. And here's the revenue. The forecasts are, it's actually in 2014, you can see it's 132%, which is higher than the global trend of 38%. So if you look in the App Store in both Google Play as well as in Android, you'll find that out of the top 10, you'll find at least 7 to 8 games who are global players. So only you could find only maybe 1 or 2 local games which are there, and that's because in India there is not much of a cultural challenge for people to enter into the market. Of course, cultural, I mean, there is a little bit of localization which will help, but definitely there is no challenge in terms of bringing global players. You would find the same games which are there in the US or let's say in a European particular country. You would find the same app which is available in the Indian top 10. Okay, so what about the user? ARPUs are actually very low in India. So how do game developers monetize? It's very simple. Ads don't. I mean, since the in-app purchases don't work, the best way is advertisements. And if you see the particular user behavior, they are very tolerant to advertisements. So they have no complaints. So you show as many advertisements, they would love it. So just show ads, make revenue. So what is in terms of to wrap up? So what is it actually? So there's a big opportunity for developers in India, and there is localizing is definitely going to help. For example, Subway Surfers came up with a concept where they showed the Mumbai backdrop, and that definitely increased the sales, and it changed. It saw just a huge surge in sales. So there is a lot of scope here, and I would like to say that it's a big destination. It's something definitely people are going to talk about it, and probably in next year it's going to be much bigger than what we all can think. Yeah, questions? Okay, thank you.